money to make money, and now adding the powerhouses of Eric Darkstorm and to get bundles to the royal family.
I love it.
Not a lot of better ways to make money than having firepower like that at your disposal.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the Dark Cloud's one of the most dangerous tag teams in OVW, and now they're on the side of the royal family.
Ricky Jones told me in the back in a very angry tone, we're from Atlanta, got the Atlanta connection, and now the royal family is stronger than ever. And guys, he's speaking the truth. Right now, Bo Sawyer, a man knows something about strength, backing down Tony Bizzo into the corner.
It is Bo Sawyer just muscling Tony Bizzo back out of that collar and elbow lockup.
As strong as one has to be, as talented as one has to be to come to succeed in the ASWA and get this chance. He's in there with Tony Bizzo, but not only that, the ring surrounded by the royal family and Ricky Jones.
Ooh, running uppercut by Bizzo, and you see the shoes. The shoes have been carried out to ringside by the Dark Cloud, same ones that they used this past weekend.
That's right. They told me they're going to come out with a new pair every week. These guys have shoes for days. Their shoe game is on point. Sneakerheads to the max, and again, I love it.
Oh, speaking of to the max, what a kick there from Bo Sawyer to Tony Bizzo. But oh, Bizzo not effective for long in a kip up.
Well, you got to think about it, though. Those shoes, those sneakers, get hit in the head with a sneaker, it hurts, but it's not enough to do some damage. I'm curious, what are they loading those sneakers with? Is there something in it?
There's a little something in there. You got to put something in the toe to stop the crease anyway, so I understand that.
In the words of Austin Powers, who uses a
lariat?
Tony Bizzo using
now look at this
sliding lariat and right back on the attack.
Bizzo with those just punches right to the top of the head of Bo Sawyer.
You're seeing Bizzo had those ups and downs, but you're seeing that ego now being reinvigorated, talking down the camera. Having firepower like Dark Cloud's behind you, though, two cannons behind you, yeah, that's going to make you feel confident.
Well, absolutely, it would.
Oh, God, that's going to make you feel hurt.
Confidence or not, Bo Sawyer now trying to get a little bit of momentum going here.
You got to think Bo Sawyer recognizes the opportunity here. In there with the former Kentucky heavyweight champion, an opportunity to really prove yourself being fresh here in OVW. Ooh.
Bizzo had that scouted. Knee lift. Looks like, oh!
God!
Big shot to the mouth by Bo.
Nearly took off the head of the complete package. What does he have in mind here?
Big running European uppercut from the Midwest Monster Hunter. Might as well be a spear going for the kill.
Look at this. Look at Bizzo. Bizzo's kind of rocking right now.
Oh, going for something big there with Bizzo, able to fight out of it. Just too powerful.
Brilliant counter by the complete package. Looking to maybe go for the
on.
Bizzo bomb.
Oh! Sit crashing to the mat. Is that going to be enough to put away the Monster Hunter?
Count to 100, folks. This one is over.
Here is your winner, Tony Bizzo.
Tony Bizzo picking up the win in his opening matchup on OVW TV. The royal family standing tall. The royal decree is that the royal family reigns supreme. And you're seeing those shoes. You're seeing this unholy quartet. What's next for the royal family?
Being, can't believe what they see. What a way to kick off OVW TV, folks. We're in the aftermath of OVW. The big one, but the action is just getting started.
We have a huge night TV lined up. The veteran Jack Vaughn taking on Anthony Katina tonight.
Folks, that's going to be an incredible matchup. Two just I bring a thunder if they really want to wrestle. Big time, my specialty to hustle. I got the recipe, the apex predator. You can't mess with me. I'm flexing, see, I got the muscle.
You will ever see coming up just in a bit.
Folks, he's not wrong. We got so much action tonight, top to bottom. You're not going to miss a second of the OVW action. Do not go anywhere.
Last Saturday night, at the big one, the biggest one of the year.
Callan Hero. Hello, it's me, Ryan Von Rocket. My guitar has gone missing tonight. I fear she's run off with Peter Gabriel, but in reference to you accompanying me Saturday.
I'm pretty sure I saved you.
We'll say accompanied me with the Dark Clouds. I believe we'll have a match tonight. So, would you be my Kaltari tonight?
Would you be one of the Fanny Pack Party's biggest members?
biggest members. Now you're speaking my language.
More like middle biggest, but
Middle big. I'll see you out there. You just go along. I'll see you out there. Middle biggest. Middle biggest.
All right, folks, I'm telling you what, we've got an interesting duo teaming up tonight. The Fanny Pack Kid and Ryan Von Rocket. Of course, they were opponents on Saturday night. And the guy you just saw, Tony Bizzo, came out on top of that triple threat. So we'll see if the two of them can coexist tonight, taking on, of course, the newest members of the royal family, I suppose, and that is the Dark Clouds, a little bit later on here tonight. Folks, don't forget, lots of great stuff over at the concession stand. They are ready to serve. The popcorn is fresh. The drinks are cold, so go see them. You see the clock countdown. We got a minute left. Don't forget our next big event. You know, we had such a good time Saturday for the big one. We're coming back again September the 22nd. It's a Thursday night special TV event right here at the Davis Arena, and we will be announcing matches for that coming very, very soon. So get ready. It's going to be the next big one. Tell all your friends if you had a good time Saturday night at the big one, you need to let them know this is the place to be for the big action from OVW. 40 seconds left, and we'll get back to action.
Now, the OVW Signs Now Slam of the Week.
Didn't see Truth take that dog collar off.
Wait. Hang on. What is Truth doing?
Looking for that figure four?
No, it's a sharpshooter with the chain.
Oh, God.
He's got the chain.
Freaking metal
Oh,
news
my
him over
God.
that top rope.
Look at Axton doesn't want to give up. He taps out to save his partner.
Now, serving the Louisville area since 1990. Stand out in a crowded world.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Washington, D.C., he is the candidate for a brighter future in wrestling, Kota Jacobs. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is, of course, Kota Jacobs. And as we approach the midterm season this year, I encourage you all not to focus on your local, state, or federal officials. No! I encourage you to invest that time, that effort, and that energy into a true leader, a true motivator, the candidate for a brighter future in wrestling, Kota Jacobs.
Kota Jacobs clearly trying to capital. We lost power. We lost power. It's power. We have no power. See?
The 80s, baby!
We blew a fuse.
TW3!
We blew a fuse, Josh.
I have nothing.
We blew a fuse.
All right, TW3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sorry we had some technical difficulties, but we're back. TW3 and Kota Jacobs in the ring.
There we go, guys. The 80s baby facing off with the sorry, your candidate for a better lane. I think Kota Jacobs clearly sensing the momentum OVW had after the monumental big one pay-per-view this past Saturday. Wanted to come in here and maybe try to get some new, voters.
Get some new voters, that's right. He's looking for a brighter future in wrestling, but I don't know if TW3 has the same plan in mind. Maybe he does for a brighter future, but maybe his way.
Yeah, Kota Jacobs seems like the kind of guy that you would vote for, Brian.
Oh, absolutely not. No, all right, Kota Jacobs, he's got all the right words, but all the wrong way. Hold on, here we go. No, there we go. Big cross body from the 80s baby, TW3.
I don't know if that was a cross-body attempt or a double chop right to the face, but it was effective in taking out Kota Jacobs.
Oh, speaking of effective, Kota Jacobs just whacked TW3.
Oh.
My goodness.
They heard that one at the Hero Compound up in Wisconsin. Both these guys up from Wisconsin. Big parts of GLCW coming down to be a part of OVW. What an impact they've made. Enziguri.
Beautiful Enziguri there out of TW3. Kota's rocking right now.
TW3 feeling it, coming alive, and the OVW faithful behind him. Oh! Went for a crossbody one too many times.
That 80s baby looking to do something acrobatic. Kota Jacobs had something else in mind.
Smart strategy out of Kota Jacobs, taking out that middle rope. Effectively hot-shotting the man without having to really do much.
Oh, absolutely. Big forearm there to the back. And again, as we were saying before, Kota Jacobs knowing after the big one, having thousands upon thousands of people viewing OVW, what a better place to find some new voters, maybe pick up some fringe votes. Kota Jacobs now stomping some respect into TW3 in the corner.
Kota Jacobs trying to walk a campaign trail dry in the chest of TW3 there.
Kota Jacobs feeling really good right now. Wanted to give a little bit of a speech during this beating, but I don't think that's going to do anything.
Well, hey, you're always on the campaign trail. Always campaigning.
Hang on. T-Dub trying to get a little bit something going here for him. Look at that leg sweep. Oh,
double stomp there on the shoulders, dude.
Huge double stomp. Might have blew that shoulder out of its socket there.
TW3 showing some fire, some real heart. Taking it right now to Kota Jacobs.
Beautiful forearms there on the button. Just precise shots there from TW3. And, oh, God. Speaking of precision right there. Foot to the chest. God. And they'll drive the air right out of your lungs. If you can't breathe, you can't freaking fight. TW3 calling for it here. Ooh, shades of Kofi Kingston.
Beautiful tornado kick there.
Kota Jacobs counting the lights of TW3, counting the page from the winner's window.
Winner, the 80s baby, TW3.
That tornado kick might have sent Kota Jacobs back in time.
Beautiful kick from the 80s baby, folks. OVW TV will be back with more action.
Tonight, Cal Zero and Ryan Von Rocket are catching a beat down and can't nobody stop it. Not Scotty Too Hottie, not Dustin Jackson, not even Dave Hero. Daddy knows that I'll crack him.
Dragon Ball Z hit Dustin with a fireball. Cal Hero, Ryan Howe, tonight we retire y'all. I don't wear a fanny pack down with the party. Z is like Shawn Michaels me.
Y'all look like Marty. And there's two things you can do about that, shorty.
Actually, one. Nothing. We out.
Hey.
All right, the Clowns in your main event tonight taking on the Fading Back Kid and the Rockstar. Anybody thirsty tonight? Anybody thirsty? I know somebody's going to be thirsty before it's all said and done. Our friends at Against the Grain are in the house tonight. Say hello, yes. We've got cold beverages if you are 21 and up from Against the Grain. So come on over and get you one. All right, folks, we've got more action coming up as we talked about that big tag team match. That is your main event of hour number 1 and a huge tag team match for hour number 2. Number 1 contenders match. The winner of that one is going to go on to face the Fallen for those tag team titles. So that'll be a great one coming up with a couple of teams that are friends in your main event tonight. seconds. Y'all hang on. We're coming back.
The following contest on OVW is set for one fall. Introducing first from Charlotte, North Carolina, the veteran, Jack Vaughn.
The veteran Jack Vaughn, an absolute kaiju of a man, and this past Saturday attempted to win the Kentucky Heavyweight Championship in a failed attempt against Matt Vine, Josh.
If you say failed attempt, but Jack Vaughn did everything he could to figure out the weaknesses of Matt Vine, and he said he'll have his number next time.
Absolutely. Matt Vine showing incredible grit, showing the shoulder coming out mid-matchup and still had the wherewithal to get that roll-up pin. Incredible effort from Matt Vine.
Interrupt your regularly scheduled program for this special report.
And his opponent from Dallas, Texas, Anthony Effin Katina.
Anthony Effin Katina making his return to OVW, folks. And if you follow us on social media, you heard the words Katina had for Vaughn earlier, calling him skinny fat, Steve.
Wow, Anthony Katina, very, very confident, obviously. Now, whether or not he can back it up against the last real professional wrestler is a whole different story.
Anthony Katina is no stranger to the squared circle, second-generation competitor. His parents competed in the Sportatorium in Dallas, Texas.
You're absolutely right, Josh. Katina, though, saying he has outshined even his parents' legacy. But right now, he's under the beautiful lights of DC Productions, shining on one of the most historic rings in the sport. The pressure does not get any higher, and he's in there and gets a man, he's rightfully so, angered.
Ooh. Angry, mean, and strong. Those are three words that I would use to describe the veteran Jack Vaughn. He's absolutely someone I would not want to step into the ring with.
You're absolutely right, Jack Vaughn. And there was something to prove after that loss on Saturday, the big one, Steve.
I don't think Jack Vaughn cares too much for the lineage of Anthony Katina or where his family happened to wrestle. Jack Vaughn only cares about championship gold.
And folks, we're on the way to OVW Redemption on September 22nd. Some big matches to be announced for that. Oh, God! What a shoulder block.
Katina manages to duck under the chop and then just thrown across the ring by that tackle from Vaughn.
The leverage that Vaughn has, being that tall, allows him to do maneuvers with ease that others.
It's like someone put a shoulder on a redwood and then the redwood just ran at you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anthony Katina, big hops there up and over, showing some incredible agility.
Katina.
And that's the strength out of Jack Vaughn that I was talking about. Vaughn charges in, eats an elbow.
Just can turn things around out of nowhere with that unprecedented strength. Oh, and look at that turnaround cross body.
That's what Anthony Katina needs to do.
Hang on.
That's what he needs to do. Go high, surprise the big man, do what you can to keep him off his feet.
Katina needs to get back on the attack here. Stay on the attack. Can't give Jack Vaughn an inch to breathe, or he'll turn around just like that.
That wide base by Vaughn managed to keep him from getting shot on that whip.
Oh, God.
The strength of that man.
Did you see how his lower back just ricocheted off that top turnbuckle?
Just one hand just pitched that man right up and over the top rope with all that power.
And folks, your TV is not deceptive. Anthony Katina is a big man, and Jack Vaughn just so large, just so powerful, just dwarfing this man.
Jack Vaughn is a thoroughbred of a human being.
Dominating right now. Oh, huge drop on Anthony Katina. My goodness there. He might have lost a tooth.
You know, and Steve, that's the thing. You said that Jack Vaughn cares about championships and titles. That's where the family lineage of Katina comes into play. You don't think that he knows that his parents trained him, that Jack knows that Katina's parents were going to be showing him all their tips and tricks? I bet you he went back and watched tapes, studied up on him when he found out that's who he was working tonight.
Oh, God, you're not wrong, Josh. The veteran Jack Vaughn, a man who does the tape study better than anybody, but at the same time, built like a Clydesdale, fists like horseshoes. The man might not need to study when you're as built as Jack Vaughn.
Chops like a boat oar right to the chest, taking down Katina.
And then a brilliant maneuver there, rake right to the eyes, right in front of the ref. Blatant disregard of the rules. Jack Vaughn does not care.
Katina up in a precarious situation there on the shoulder to hold on, tries to roll through. Might have him here.
So he's trying to go for a sunset flip. Vaughn manages to spin out, nobody home on the elbow drop.
Counter after counter. And then, oh, beautiful drop kick. And guys, that's the thing with Jack Vaughn. His size is such an advantage until it's not. One big maneuver missed like that elbow drop. All the body weight of Jack Vaughn coming down. It's more of a detriment. Oh, God.
The bigger you are, the harder they fall. They say it for a reason, and he just fell real hard at the hands of Anthony effing Katina.
Katina looking to get back into this. Smells blood in the water. And, oh, beautiful up and over.
Hot shotting his man down across that top rope.
Now, guys, Katina, huge opportunity. Jack Vaughn was just recently the
Look at that. Look at that. The agility of Katina jumping right to the top rope. Just a senton right onto him. Could that be it?
Jack Vaughn, well, hold on. Jack Vaughn gets the shoulder up, but that's how close it was. Even the ring bell at the ringside thought that was 3. But
the match must continue. It was that close, like you said, Brian.
Referee didn't call for that, so clearly this match is going to go on, and Jack Vaughn, I think that bell scared him. I think that bell let him know he needs to crank it up a little bit. Now that killer instinct coming out.
The bell distracted Anthony Katina. Jack Vaughn taking advantage of the situation, but right now not looking too good.
Hang on, looks like he's got him tied up.
Well, Jack Vaughn just too big, though, able to power out of that.
I think he was trying to hook him for a DDT there. Vaughn into the corner.
Katina's going to need to do something big and soon.
Oh, my God, there it is. That Kaiju Lariat that just decapitated half the OVW roster.
Here is your winner, the veteran, Jack Vaughn.
That sounded like someone slamming a side of beef into the asphalt. Oh, we need to get somebody a check on Anthony Katina.
That sounded like the classic ending to a Jack Vaughn match.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time. Hard-fought battle there, Anthony Katina. All right, folks, yeah.
Sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
Split leg moonsault. Definitely didn't have the balance we're used to seeing out of him. And hold on, Luke
Wait
Curtis.
a second, what the hell is Luke Curtis? Luke Curtis right to the crossface.
Luke Curtis hopping on a prone Isaiah and looking in that crossface. And
referee Shane Chess calling for the bell immediately.
No tap out. I don't think he thinks Isaiah can continue.
Isaiah may be injured.
That was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money, all of the money.
The following contest is a fatal four-way West Division match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first from Benton County, Indiana, Big Whiskey, Jared Kripke.
Folks, Rush Division 4-way matchup on the way, but big changes in the Rush Division this Saturday.
In the ring, Manny Domingo, Nakeem the Dream, and Jay Malachi.
Big changes in the Rush Division in the form of a new champion. As you saw, Luke Curtis capitalizing on what was a very emotional situation, Josh.
Oh, yeah, definitely emotional situation. Isaiah going up top, losing his balance, slipping on that rope a little bit, and just crashing and burning.
Josh, do you have any updates on Isaiah? I know you're closer with him than a lot of us here.
Yeah, High's not exactly feeling the best. He's gutting through it. He got his bell rang a little bit. He was a little out of sorts that night. Ooh. He was looked at in the back by our medical professionals, but thankfully he will be back at some point in time. He's
good to hear.
Yeah.
We got to think Isaiah is somewhere watching this Rush Division matchup. Oh, while he might be out, this is still his division, he thinks.
Speaking of people getting their bell rung, Nakeem with that neck breaker in the corner on Jay Malachi.
Lung blower there from Jared Kripke. And continuing the attack on Manny Domingo. All four of these competitors so hungry, guys. And you got to think, OVW management watching this very closely, trying to figure out who's next in the picking order.
That's very true. We see that 619S maneuver out of Kripke.
Knocked him all the way to the other side of the ring. Nakeem the Dream. Kripke goes looking for him.
Domingo charges in. Ducks the clothesline. Here comes Kripke. Beautiful deep Japanese arm drag.
Domingo uprooting his life from Texas to come up here and compete in OVW. Wanted to show his family he put his hopes in the right dream. And guys, right now trying to prove that in this Rush Division 4-way.
Look at that.
Wow.
Innovative offense.
From the ASW standout, Jay Malachi. What does he have in mind next?
Jay Malachi really blew all our minds in the 2022 OVW Combine and now blowing our minds in the beautiful Davis Arena ring.
That drop kick just right, pinpoint accuracy on the button.
The athleticism of this man is unlike anything we have ever seen in OVW.
Jay Malachi getting this crowd behind him and thinking something big here. Oh, Kripke got other plans.
Which one of these men is going to take that next step towards Luke Curtis and the Rush Division champion?
Yep. Hang on, Malachi went to the outside.
Oh, my God, what a collision.
My goodness.
Looked like Nakeem was going for some sort of leaping cutter. Wait a second, Manny Domingo.
It's a plane crash into a train wreck at ringside. Wow.
Action just almost too fast to call.
This Rush Division, this hell for leather style of competition that the Rush Division is known for is just hell on the body, but this OVW faithful cannot get enough of it.
We got one more in line, Jared Kripke.
Kripke looking like he's trying to go for something. Referee in the way.
If we keep having these maneuvers, we're going to have to call the airport and let them know we have some takeoffs happening. This is insane.
Just someone get our air traffic control, Louisville International, please.
Or at least get some frequent flyer miles. These guys are really going for it, guys. But again, the Rush Division so open right now. A new champion, the former champion out for a little bit.
Well, Jared,
the entire frontier is open.
Kripke needs to take advantage of the situation, pick up the pin right now while everybody else is vulnerable.
Kripke launches Nakeem into the corner.
And guys, you got to think Kripke has personal history with Luke Curtis, the current champion. Would love another opportunity to face off with Curtis, the man who he beat in their previous encounter.
Is that a running chop out of Kripke?
Oh, Big Whiskey Jared Kripke with an authoritative Irish whip there.
Rather unorthodox maneuver, but you got to do whatever it takes here. Oh, another running chop.
You know, and we've seen a little bit of a change in Jared Kripke since feuding with Luke Curtis. Kripke's gotten a little bit more brutal with his stuff, but Nakeem now just forearms and shots to the back of the neck on Kripke in the corner.
Oh, God, Manny Domingo surprising Nakeem with that chop. And hold on. Oh, punt kick to the spine.
Oh,
you hear the thud and then the slam from that flying, or not flying elbow, running elbow.
Oh, God. Drop kick out of nowhere from Kripke.
Speaking of flying, they're coming from everywhere.
Just the thuds of boots on backs out here, ladies and gentlemen.
All these men just throwing caution to the wind and really putting everything on the line in this matchup to prove they have what it takes to move up the rankings. Oh, is there anything
Fisherman
left?
suplex.
And you know Certified Luke Curtis is watching in the back right now very intently at all four of these competitors.
Nakeem trying to get out of this, those elbows to the head of Kripke, but Kripke wraps him up and, beautiful suplex there.
Dumping Nakeem right on the back of his head. Kripke standing tall in the ring.
And Kripke not even continuing to keep going back to Manny, making sure both men stay down and freshly hurt.
Well, I mean, it's smart strategy. It really is.
You're not wrong, man.
You beat everybody up to the point where they can't stand. You have the best chance of winning.
Well, let's see what he's got in mind. Speaking of smart strategies, maybe not too smart going to the top there. Took too much time.
As the former member of the LOB, you might be the best person that knows the numbers game in all of OVW. I mean, you know, in this sort of matchup, you have to keep eyes in the back of your head.
Eyes in the back of your head, side of your head, everywhere. You never know where that shot's going to be coming from. Just like this. Look at this Manny Domingo now.
Oh, God.
Manny wants himself a piece of big whiskey.
These guys must have been watching Cash. There's been so many chops.
Watch out. Manny's saying, hey, let's do this together. Trying for maybe a super. What is
Jay Malachi doing?
Something dangerous?
Oh, no. Malachi trying to muscle him down, but look at that.
Instead of bustling him all down, just breaking it up.
All right. Hey, that works. You can't take him down, knock him off.
Oh, I think he's trying to do that with Kripke. No, he does. Oh, my God.
All the way on the top rope. Jared Kripke falling to the outside.
Falling head first to the outside. Pay attention. Good Lord.
His spine just bent around the apron like a capital L. That was hard to watch. This action continues on the outside with Keenan and Manny. And hold on. Malachi got something in mind here. And it gets
Rush Division action at its best, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys, this is just
I'm
been such an
speechless.
adrenaline-packed match. I mean, Malachi going for that. Oh! Does this guy have wings? Jesus, how does he do that? Oh, God.
Knee
It looked
strike
like he
right
had
to the
wings
face.
there.
Things are breaking down here. It looks like Kripke with that big Yakuza kick.
Vicious boot there. Oh, doesn't see Manny Domingo in waiting.
It's like a leaping super kick out of Domingo.
Domingo sensing an opportunity here. Notices everyone's down.
Yep, and now's your opportunity, Manny. Take it.
Manny Domingo's gonna go 450.
Beautiful 450 splash out of Manny Domingo.
Referee making those shoulders down. They are for 3.
Here's your winner, Manny Domingo.
What a win for Manny Domingo, a man who fights with all the height in the world and finally picking up a big win in the Rush Division, guys.
Huge win tonight for Manny Domingo, showing off what he can do. And you know OVW management and Luke Curtis have their eye on Manny Domingo.
Give it up once again for the Rush Division and the Dance Arena. Putting their bodies on the line, the most high flying in the fast-paced division in OVW. Manny Domingo's your winner tonight. Once again, the leader of the Rush Division, as he won it Saturday night, certified Luke Curtis, back with the championship, and he will be here in hour number 2 tonight. All right, we've got 25 seconds left. Y'all ready? Ready for main event time, hour number 1.
Folks, welcome back to OVW. How you feeling, Davis Arena? Well, folks, OVW, so much momentum coming out of the big one this past Saturday. OVW on everyone's lips, Josh. They're all talking.
They are all talking, and right now, one of the things everyone's talking about is James Storm. Not only is he the OVW National Heavyweight Champion, he's the OVW Heavyweight Champion, which means he has 2 targets on his back, Brian.
You're absolutely right. 2 championships, but 1 champion. But Steve, that's not even all.
Speaking of championships, just this past Saturday, OVW crowned a new OVW Women's Champion, Layla Gray, able to capture the title once again.
And folks, our next special is September 22nd, right here live at Davis Arena. It's OVW Redemption, and tickets are on sale at ovwrestling.com. But we need to get through tonight before we can get there. So our next match, there's only one man that can get us there. Eric, my man, tell him who's fighting.
I love to do that, Brian, and we'll do it right now for your main event. Scheduled for one fall, introducing first, representing the royal family, Dr. Ricky Jones.
Atlanta is in the house. Get up on your feet for the Black Knight of the royal family, the mighty, mighty Dog Cloud Bundle. Dog Store. God has blessed you, Kentucky, to witness the best. So gangster, so good, so pretty, and so bad. The mighty, mighty Dog Cloud, the true tag team champions of OVW. Recognize Atlanta in the house.
Ricky Jones reinvigorized with his Atlanta brothers by his ringside, calling the Black Knights of the Royal Family.
I'm just trying to figure out why he's always yelling all the time.
He's so angry.
I'm trying to figure out what reinvigorized is, but if anybody's reinvigorized, by God, it's the Royal Family. Stronger than ever.
And their opponents, introducing first, from Detroit, the Rock City, Ryan Von Rocket, and his tag team partner from Cedarburg, Wisconsin, the Fanny Pack Kid, Cal Hero.
Bit of an odd pairing here. Strange bedfellows, if you will. Ryan Von Rocket and Cal Hero, a team of circumstance. Ryan, Cal, both 2 big personalities going to have to work together tonight after the situation at OVW, the big one, where the Dark Clouds made their alliance with the Royal Family known.
Yes, you're absolutely right, Brian. That's what brought us here tonight. Look at these 2. Neither one can stand the fact that the other one's trying to take the spotlight. And that's not a knock against Cal. There's no reason to try to overshadow him. It's a tag team match for Von Rocket. He thinks he's the greatest thing walking.
You're absolutely right, Josh. Both men used to going out there for themselves. Right now, got to work as a tandem. But Ryan Von Rocket, he's on a whole different planet. I don't even know if they have fanny packs where he's from.
Minus the Guittari, minus his favorite groupie, Ryan Von Rocket, with a tag partner unlike anything he's ever had before against one of the strongest teams in OVW history.
Well, we've seen the issues in the past between Von Rocket and Cal Hero, and you have to wonder how well they're going to be able to work together tonight.
Well, right now, this is a bit of a enemy of my enemy is my friend situation, and sometimes that works out, sometimes it creates a bit of a tumultuous team, and we're going to find out, though, folks, in this OVW main event. Ryan Von Rocket and Cal Hero, who has to be called Caltari.
Oh, look at that. Von Rocket tagging himself in, and that's fine, Brian. You can try to have strange bedfellows. You can try to make things work, but you don't want to do that against a team like the Dark Clouds.
Well, something to remember, though, every man in this match has been a former OVW tag team champion. Everyone in this match knows how to be at the top of the tag team division. Look at the hard tag there from Von Rocket to Cal.
It's more like a chop than a hard tag, but I mean,
these guys really got to get on the same page if they want to even think of standing a chance against the Dark Clouds here.
Let's get Bundles trying to get his hands on Cal Hero, and he does.
Oh, Dark Cloud, typical cheating maneuver, but
Cal gets out of the way.
Cal got it scouted this time. After so many times, Cal knows all the immoral moves of the Dark Clouds.
Well, the Dark Clouds have made Cal Hero's life miserable for this past, what,
Big
7, 8 months? I mean, there's a reason why Cal Hero is wearing that shoulder brace. It's because of the Dark Clouds.
Josh, there's enough history between Cal Hero and the Dark Clouds to do a college course over it. And you're absolutely right. That brace he has on his shoulder is because of the Dark Clouds and their actions back in December.
The momentum that Cal Hero has at this very moment, though, is enough to take care of both members. The royal family reconvening on the outside now.
Well, you got to remember the Dark Clouds have insinuated they're the reason why Dustin Jackson is out of competition right now. We still have not figured out exactly what or how that happened.
You're absolutely right, Josh, but there's one mystery that we can solve right now when they threw a fireball in his face and took him out for a period of time. Dark Clouds have been a thorn in the side of Cal Hero and Dustin Jackson for almost a year
They've
now.
been a thorn in the side of all of OVW, and proudly so.
Tons of bad blood between them. You're right. I honestly forgot. I had blocked out in my mind they had thrown a fireball into the face of Dustin Jackson and tried to blind him months ago.
You're making light of the situation. I was saying Dragon Ball Z, and come on now. Ricky Jones with that rock and roll sucks sign at ringside.
Dr. Jones does have a right to his opinion.
He didn't make that
Whether
sign.
it's right or wrong, well, so.
Well, right now, Cal Hero and Ryan Von Rocket working well as a tandem, keeping Darkstorm isolated and keeping this ring cut in half, guys.
Took them a few minutes to get their wheels in motion, so to speak, but now Cal and the Rockstar are firmly in control.
Look at that. Cal Hero just running through Eric Darkstorm there.
Which is no easy feat, Josh, because Darkstorm, a heavyweight in his own right, a powerhouse.
Well, and you've got to think that Cal's got a lot of pent-up aggression for this, against these two men.
This audience solidly behind Cal Hero, willing the fanny pack kid on. Oh, just trying to rip that arm out, maybe trying to get a little revenge on Eric Darkstorm for injuring his shoulder just 8 months ago.
It sounds kind of like Ryan Howe is trying to coach Cal Hero on the inside, but I feel like he's just admonishing him.
Beautiful arm drag there, taking out to get bundles. Ooh!
Those are hip tosses. Another hip toss taking down Eric Darkstorm.
And then we always, again, got to watch out for...
Oh, now look at that. Look at that.
Ricky Jones and Tony Bizzo on the
Yeah,
outside.
don't worry about Dr. Jones. Worry about Bizzo in that situation. Bizzo tripping up Cal Hero.
Ooh, Cal Hero right back on the attack on Darkstorm, though, while Ryan Von Rocket distracted ringside with...
Oh, look at that. Little miscommunication there.
Darkstorm capitalizing on that distraction, sending Cal Hero into Darkstorm. Folks, we'll be right back with this main event. Folks, welcome back to this OVW main event. Dark Clouds have done an incredible job keeping Cal Hero isolated in that ring. Ryan Von Rocket after being thrown into that barricade, has made it back to the apron, but still has not gotten the tag.
Cal Hero in the break, trying to do anything that he could, but the numbers game from the Dark Clouds is overwhelming him.
Cut the ring in half, and the Royal Family has been in firm control. That's right, I say the Royal Family, all four of them getting involved here in the main event tonight.
Darkstorm choking out Cal Hero on that middle rope, right in front of the referee, laying in those arms, just demoralizing the fanny pack kid here in this main event.
Von Rocket's got to keep himself in his corner with his hand on that tag rope. He's not doing his partner any favors there by pulling the referee's attention.
Josh, you're not wrong, but Von Rocket, not a man known for playing it cool, but oh, God, what a scoop slam.
Cal Hero's got to feel like he's 10 miles away from his tag partner right now. He's on an island, ladies and gentlemen.
Von Rocket chomping at the bit to get in.
To get Bundles slamming almost through the ring, just such impactful scoop slams.
It's like Von Rocket favoring that shoulder.
Oh, go for the third one, but they got it for a small package. Darkstorm getting in just enough to break it up, and then again right back on the attack, not giving him an inch to breathe here is to get Bundles.
Referee Shane Chess with his hands full here with this one tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, God.
Big scooping slam by the Get Bundles.
You get now tagging in Darkstorm. Darkstorm, bad intentions. Oh, that elbow straight to the throat.
A shot to the face of Von Rocket. For good measure. Von Rocket now can't let his temper get the better of him.
Looks like he's had about enough, and I can't say that I blame him, but he's got to keep a cool head right now. Bones on the other side, just wailing.
Guys, you got to think Darkstorm baiting in Ryan Von Rocket, using the distraction again to get the illegal man in to keep up these nefarious tactics of the Dark Clouds.
Boot right to the midsection. Cal's trying to rally here. He's got to do something to try to get himself away from either Bundles or Darkstorm. Make that tag.
Oh, God, what a vicious Irish whip.
Ryan Howe doing as much as he can from the outside. Now, understandably, that's not much. Cal Hero's in deep trouble here.
Dark Clouds, the Black Knights of the Royal Family, guys. So dangerous, so just absolutely incredibly dangerous. And when you're in there with them for a couple minutes, and Cal Hero's been in there long enough to do some real serious long-term damage.
Cal is taking a beating from pillar to post here tonight from the Dark Clouds. Every time he manages to try to get his legs up under him, get a little momentum going his way, he's just shut down either by the Clouds or by the rest of the Royal Family at ringside.
Ryan Von Rocket stamping on the apron, trying to get this crowd behind Cal Hero, trying to will him on. Oh, they might have hurt him.
Last resort maneuver there by the Fanny Pack Kid. Is it going to be enough? Can he get the tag?
I don't know if Cal reversed that or if he just fell from the beating he's been taking and it managed to send Darkstorm hard into that buckle.
Potential desperation maneuver or not, it was effective. And Cal Hero now close to Ryan Howe. So close to that shot. Oh, insecurity to get Bundles, but Ron Rocket pulled off the apron by Darkstorm. Oh, God.
Hard clothesline, taking down Von Rocket on the floor.
Absolutely unloading on Von Rocket on the outside. And now again, Cal Hero on that island by himself.
All Cal can do is reach and stare and watch as his partner lays on the ground.
Cal may need
writhing
to
in agony.
He may need to consider giving this one up. Live to fight another day, kid. Your partner is not going to be there for you.
There is not a part of Cal Hero's body that will give up in any situation. He will fight tooth and nail to the bitter end if he has to.
Josh, you're not wrong. I mean, the kid's a medical anomaly, got a heart bigger than his entire body, but when you're in there with Dark Clouds and your partner's basically been made a non-factor, how much heart is it going to take?
We're going to find out. Hero making it back to his feet, only to be taken right back down by Eric Darkstorm.
Anytime he even gets the slightest modicum of hope, it immediately gets taken away.
Like Sisyphus trying to push a rock up a hill. It's just every time he gets close, barreling back down.
Well, look at that. Targeting that same shoulder, the shoulder that they initially injured, that Cal had to have surgery on.
Again, Dark in Ryan Howe using his own energy. Oh! Using his own craziness against him, and now a double team from the Dark Clouds.
Brilliant tag team wrestling by the former OVW champions.
Cal getting more and more desperate to make that tag. If he doesn't, this match could be over, Brian.
Dark Clouds might be circling in on the fanny pack hit, circling in a win here in this main event. But look at Ryan Von Rocket out on the apron, so energized, so ready to get in there. Dying for that tag, and Cal Hero now up to his feet.
Cal trying to fight back now. The crowd rallying behind him. Von Rocket going crazy on the apron. Fingertips away from a tag here.
Oh, and again, Get Bundles cutting him off at the pass. Cal Hero not able to make it to his corner.
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, and right now Cal Hero is about as far away as you can get.
Hell, Cal Hero probably feels like he's been hit with horseshoes and hand grenades at this point. And now hit with that top rope.
Double flapjack into that hot shot across the top rope. And that's unforgiving steel cable, ladies and gentlemen. That's what that is, Brian. It's steel aircraft cable.
Absolutely, John. And the thing is, after you've already been beaten down like Cal Hero, already having labored breath, then having that steel cable go across your throat, those breaths are not only going to be labored, it's going to hurt.
Cal just slapping Eric Darkstorm right in the face and incensing Darkstorm.
Looks like he's trying to just instigate matters here. I don't know if that was the smartest move by the Fanny Pack Kid.
Dark Cloud's going for another double team maneuver, but Cal gets the boot up.
Cal might have something here.
I think Cal caught to get flushed and moving to the corner. Now we got Darkstorm as well. Come on, Cal, this is your chance, kid. If you're ever going to get the tag, this is it.
Dark Clouds trying to recover in the corner. Cal Hero crawling, inching for that tag, and he gets it.
Finally gets the tag. Ryan Von Rocket in this match after almost 10 minutes of being a non-factor.
Look at this. Von Rocket is ready to have his way with these two. He is ticked.
The Rock Star is a factor now, by God, taking out both members of the Dark Clouds and running through them.
Look at this Von Rocket. He's treating the Dark Clouds like a cheap hotel room and just trashing them in there.
Hold on, looking to stomp the distortion pedal of the Get Bundles. That'll give you feedback for sure.
Wait a second. Von Rocket tagging Cal back in after that beating Cal took. Double drop kick.
Don't know how sound of a strategy that is from Ryan Von Rocket, but Shades of the Rock and Roll Express, their new beautiful back body drop onto the Get Bundles.
And look at this. Tony Pizzo up on the apron, distracting the referee.
The one-upsmanship.
Wait, there's TW3.
TW3, I mean, you know, these two had issues from weeks ago when they tried to have him join the royal family. Ooh, now out here to play equalizer in this main event.
Wait a second. Dr. Jones just threw the shoes into the ring to the Dark Clouds.
Oh, hold on.
They dunk him.
Double roll up here, double schoolboy.
Here are your winners, the Fanny Pack Kid, Cal Hero, and Ryan Von Rocket.
Not a successful first night in the reign of the royal family. Ryan Von Rocket, Cal Hero picking up the win with TW3 coming down and saving the day.
Tony Bizzo is livid in the ring right now, but you're right. You've got to give the assist to TW3. And Cal Hero, Ryan Von Rocket, they managed to pull it out tonight.
Ricky Jones and Tony Bizzo thought they had their kingdom in order, Steve.
The whole royal family is living, and rightfully so, but at the end of the day, your winners, ladies and gentlemen, the rock star, Ryan Howe, and the Fanny Pack Kid, Cal Hero.
Well, the royal family has grown, but not a great night for them tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, getting into hour number 2. The big hour coming up here, including that big tag match that I told you about earlier. It is a number 1 contenders match for the OVW Tag Team Championship as Bankroll takes on Crixus and Luscious Lawrence friends, but they are competing for the gold, a chance at the gold in our main event tonight. So, getting ready for hour number 2. Y'all ready? Don't forget, we've got our friends right over here against the grain, so make sure you get over there and get yourself a drink.
Referee Jake Floyd is down.
Hold
Hang
on. We've got another referee here.
Referee Aaron Better blocked the kiss. DDT on Unstoppable Layla Gray. 1, 2. That's it. He's out of their champion. They've got just about everything down. We've got a kendo stick. We've got the chain. We've got a chair. Hold on. Oh my God.
Oh my God! What's Griggs is thinking here? This crowd coming alive. Oh my God! That steel chain fit right from the top.
Referee down. 1, 2. That's it. Jesse Goddard's just lying in wait.
What a piece of trash.
Oh, sunset flip power bomb from the top. That is being powered by rage.
Clothesline. Almost decapitating spectacular.
Oh, Jesse's got a chain.
Come on,
Jesse just pulled a chain out of his boot. Wait. Oh! Referee out of position. Didn't see the shot to the jaw.
God, what the hell? You're freaking kidding me.
The winner of this match, Jesse Goddard!
What's Storm doing here? Spinning reverse team here. Oh!
Huge Uranagi! Storm, last call!
God.
Last call super kick! Oh my God!
James Storm sits at the top of this company in 2 seats.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is a women's match. Introducing first from the hills, hollers and creeks, savage, not average, Judy Hendricks.
Folks, welcome to this hour of OVW TV. Kicking off with women's division action. Savage, not average, Judy Hendricks. I'm Brian Kearns here with Dancing Stevie J and Josh Ashcraft. Ringside for all the action.
Welcome to OVW Wrestling. We got people kissing gators right out of the gate here.
And her opponent from the streets, she is the Mugello's Betty of OVW, Hollywood Haley J.
I guess fresh off the heels of OVW, the big one, and the big news coming out of that, the return of Hollywood Haley J coming out to save Dream Girl Ellie.
Yeah, I don't think anyone, myself included, expected Hollywood Haley J to come out here and make the save for Dream Girl Ellie in that tag team contest.
The words making the save and Hollywood Haley J in general shouldn't be in the same sentence. She's always looked out for number one, but this past Saturday, different story.
And Hollywood Haley J even posted about it on her Twitter, said, "You're trying to go out there and bully people, not on my watch." Hollywood Haley J maybe turning a new leaf after that interaction with her mother when they tore each other apart in the middle of this historic ring.
Well, maybe that taught Haley J a little bit of respect.
Oh, here we go. Waist lock tap into an armbar here. Wrist lock. A little standoff here in the middle of the ring, guys. A little bit of a stalemate here. Neither woman wanting to make a mistake.
Haley J trying to put on a little bit of a wrestling clinic in here with Judy Hendricks. You know, Judy's used to wrestling those gators down in Louisiana on her vacation, she told me, which is strange to me. She's from the hills, hollers, and creeks that she likes to hang out in Louisiana and wrestle gators and do all kinds of backwoods, backcountry
Hey, Josh, she
stuff.
might want to wrestle gators, but I don't know if she's ever fought anybody quite as ornery as a Hollywood Haley J.
Is that a Waterboy reference?
A little bit. They got all those teeth. Me and her friends, I can say, because she calls me by Reen. We're pretty good friends. But I can tell you, Hollywood
Anyhow,
Haley J
back
has
to
been
what's going on in
different
the
lately.
ring.
She has been more focused. She has been more career-oriented in wrestling. Haley J knows she can't just be out there all wild and try to get to the top. She's taking this more seriously. I got to tell you, it's refreshing for someone of her caliber.
It's been quite some time since she's been near that OVW Women's Championship. You know that has got to be weighing down on her significantly.
Well, as well it should. You know, every single competitor in OVW's women's division, or frankly in any division in OVW, should be trying to climb that ladder and get back to the championship, especially for a former champion like Haley J.
Right now, we got a new OVW Women's Champion in Layla Gray picking up the win this Saturday at the big one over Freya the Slayer. You got to think opens up the OVW Women's division to so many opportunities and potential number one contenders.
She's going for the gator.
Is that why does she have a gator head? That's a foreign object, ref. Come on.
She bite her with the gator head? Oh!
Those things have sharp teeth in them, man.
And you got to think a little bit of psychological gameplay there from Judy Hendricks trying to get in the head of Hollywood Haley J. Or at least trying to get in the head of that gator.
Well, referee trying to admonish Judy Hendricks for her use of that.
Well, you can't really say it was much of a game changer in the matchup, but it definitely, well, I mean, hey, it shifted the momentum.
Oh, it's a cheap move.
You're absolutely wrong, but Judy Hendricks still capitalizing on it, moving on.
I'm absolutely wrong. I'm absolutely wrong.
I mean, you're absolutely right,
Look at
Josh.
Look at this gator rolling Haley J right now.
Almost taking out the referee there.
Well, maybe she get out of the way.
Just hammering down on Haley J now, a former OVW Women's Champion, so Judy Hendricks has to sense the opportunity there.
She wants to stop that momentum from the returning Hollywood Haley J.
Well, you know, and that's the thing about Judy Hendricks. She's like a snapping turtle, man. She starts
Speaking of a
getting angry.
snapping turtle.
Oh!
Haley J snapping and laying down those hands. You're seeing why she's the queen of the streets, the Boo Shadow is baddie.
I was gonna say she's dangerous, but Haley J just tapping into a little something different.
That palm to the spinning backhand is with that beautiful kick to the mush.
Judy Hendricks in a bad spot. Double knees. Double knees by Haley J there. Oh! Inverted Meteora.
She stopped dead in her tracks. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
What the hell is Amon doing out here?
Why is Amon out here?
I'll be under the desk if you need me.
I don't.
Hold on, Judy Hendricks
with
with
the
the
roll-up.
roll-up. Off the distraction there from Amon. Amon not distracting, just Haley distracting all of us. What the hell is he doing out here?
I don't.
Oh, we got ripcord. Haley J picking up the win. Sorry, folks, just a little flustered there.
Here is your winner, Hollywood Haley J.
Hollywood Haley J picking up the win, but I don't know. What is Amon doing?
Well, Amon appearing mysteriously and disappearing just as mysteriously. But, folks, what the mystery is not is who won. Hollywood Haley J picking up the win in her big return here to OVW TV. So much more action coming up. Let's go to Josh and Steve to find out all about it.
Huge win for Haley J here tonight. OVW keeps on rolling. Our main event this evening, we're going to determine the #1 contenders for the OVW Tag Team Championships when the team of Bankroll take on Crixus and Luscious Lawrence, former partners from this past Saturday, now taking each other on.
That's not all. We've got the brand new Rush Division champion, certified Luke Curtis, in action tonight.
Folks, that's not all. At OVW, the big one, we saw a valiant effort from Kentucky heavyweight champion Matt Vine and his win over Jack Vaughn. After the break, I will be in the ring with the good fella to hear about his future as well as the future of the Kentucky Heavyweight Championship. Do not go anywhere.
You may have noticed a championship over my shoulder. That's right. Certified Luke Curtis is your two-time OVW Rush Division champion. Now, I know I've been getting a lot of criticism for my actions on Saturday. You know, taking advantage of an injured Isaiah, kicking a man when he's down. But do you know the first rule of combat sports? You don't know. It's always protect yourself. It's not my fault Isaiah couldn't protect himself.
What's very hard. Louise Bird, it's very hard. Okay, the triple threat match? Triple threat match? All of the national anthems, we know. All right, well, good stuff. We got about 40 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. The one, the only, Brian Kinnison. Brian, what was your favorite part about Saturday night?
I mean, what wasn't to like? I mean, there was the Hell's Gate match. You had James Storm versus Omar Amir, Layla Gray beating Freya Display, and Aaron Ryder finally throwing a spine. I mean, it was great.
It was good, yeah. I tell you what, I loved it. And yeah, I'm with those guys up there, seeing the return of Ed to the ring. Absolutely love that.
And we talked about our great guest against the Gray Brewer right over here.
Right. 10 seconds.
Now, the OVW Signs Now Slam of the Week.
Didn't see True take that dog collar off.
Wait. Hang on. What is True doing?
Looking for that figure four?
No, it's a sharpshooter with the chain.
Oh, God.
He's got the chain.
Freaking
wrapped-
metal
Oh,
noose
my
hanging over
God.
that top rope.
Look at Axton doesn't want to give up. He taps out to save his partner.
Now, serving the Louisville area since 1990. Stand out in a crowded world.
Folks, welcome back to OVW TV. We are in the fallout from OVW, the big one. And one of these standout stars from that Saturday night is none other than Kentucky heavyweight champion Matt Vine. So, folks, if you would, please go ahead and give a big warm welcome to the good fella, Matt Vine. Matt, thank you so much for coming out here. I appreciate it. And first off, let me say, what an effort on Saturday night. Well, one hell of a valiant effort. Am I wrong, Davis Arena? Incredible effort retaining your OVW Kentucky Heavyweight Championship against Jack Vaughn, but from what we understand, it was not without mishap.
I love you guys too. I love you guys too. Otherwise, I would not come down here every week, over 300 miles every week, to come and perform in front of you guys. I love you guys. Talking about my shoulder or the championship? Which one? I performed my heart out this past Saturday night at the big one because I know what it's like to be in the biggest spectacle you could possibly. How about that house last Saturday, right? One of the biggest draws in Davis Arena history. And I wasn't gonna go down without a fight. I wasn't gonna let Jack Vaughn beat me. I was gonna beat myself if anything, but I ended up winning, even if I had to do it with one arm. But unfortunately, I separated my AC joint. It's not a grade 1. It's not a grade 2, 3, or 4. It's grade 5. There are only 6 grades, and grade 5 and 6 are the worst. And I will needs surgery. I cannot defend this on the basis that is required of me, because I will need surgery and I will be out at least 6 to 10 months. I said I love you guys, but listen, this is not gonna stop me. I came down here for a full year of absolutely nothing that didn't stop me from getting to where I am. This injury is not gonna stop me, guys. When I get back, you're gonna see a newer Matt Vine, a bigger Matt Vine, a stronger Matt Vine, a faster Matt Vine, and all around better Matt Vine, because I'm not coming back for just this. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm coming back for the heavyweight championship. I'm coming back for the national championship. I'm coming back to be the face of OVW. But in the meantime, I'm hanging this baby up high because I do have to give it up. And I'm putting it right up here for the class that it deserves. Thank you again.
Class act, and we wish him a speedy recovery from everyone here in OVW.
Cash Flow Saturday night, we took care of business as we smashed the Fallen. But tonight, #1 contenders match for the OVW Tag Team Championships.
That's right. And OVW's the big one. It was Crixus, it was Luscious Lawrence, it was Bankroll, and we stormed Hell's Gate and we smashed the Fallen. Tonight, it's for all the marbles, Crixus, Luscious. It's just business. We want that #1 contendership for the OVW Tag Team Champions so we can get what's rightfully ours back. Tonight, we're going at it. Prepare yourselves.
Big guys, out.
Certainly surrounding Matt Vine, this title right here, but what a guy, and I know he can hear you back here. Let's hear it one more time for this fight. I'm going to return this to the boss's office, and we will yet again find a rightful holder to this before it's all said and done. All right, it's in safekeeping in the boss's office, and we will await an announcement to see what will happen next with the Kentucky Heavyweight title, sponsored by Country Boy Brewing. Y'all ready for more action tonight? All right, just about 45 seconds. We're back to it with some more women's action.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Macon, Georgia, she is the Fighting Siren, Shulaxi Royale.
Shulaxi Royale making her way out here with that operatic voice, Brian.
You're not wrong, Josh. The Fighting Siren in a losing effort at the big one this past Saturday in tag team action, but now going one-on-one tonight. And guys, speaking of one-on-one, we just found out before the break, Matt Vine vacating that OVW Kentucky Heavyweight Championship, but we got word from management on what the future for that championship holds.
And her opponent from Columbia, South Carolina, the Sports Jada Stone.
Folks, I'm hearing rumors backstage that OVW management's so impressed with the valiant effort of Matt Vine, considering putting in an interim OVW Kentucky Heavyweight Champion so that he can have a chance to regain that title when he comes back. More news on that as it comes out. But right now, incredible women's action. Jada Stone facing off with Shalonce Royale for the first time in Davis Arena.
We've got the Spark versus the most beautiful voice in all of professional wrestling.
Well, listen to the crowd here at OVW.
This crowd solidly behind Jada Stone. So talented is young Jada Stone. At her young age, has already debuted for OVW and Impact Wrestling, really making her mark in the sport of professional wrestling in the year 2022.
That she has. Jada can't let that type of thing go to her head, though. She's got to focus on the task at hand right now with Shalonce Royale.
The crowd solidly behind Jada Stone, but right now neither woman wanting to... Oh, there we go, collar and elbow tie-up. Neither woman wanting to make a mistake, taking their time. And the aggression between these two. I don't know what's been said between these two, but these guys are going at it.
Guys, this is one hell of a collar and elbow tie-up between Jada Stone and Shalonce Royale.
That it is. Back and forth between both women. We're trying to establish dominance here and trying to get that upper hand early on in the match.
Seems to be kind of a stalemate between the two. Neither of them really showing the upper hand here.
Either competitor wanting to back down, not giving each other an inch to breathe here.
Shalonce has a little bit of a leverage advantage over Jada. You know, Shalonce just a little bit taller, but hang on.
Jada Stone head scissors. Shades of Uncle Joy saying, cut it out, Shalonce. What beautiful head scissors there from Jada Stone.
Nearly sent her all the way out of the ring.
Oh, up and over. Oh, God, Shalonce just so quick. Boot to the midsection.
Leapfrog by Jada Stone, excuse me.
Oh, just dropping her like a bad habit there. Shalonce holding the momentum of Jada Stone.
Looks like she threw her just face first into the canvas.
Not pretty, but it's effective. Jada Stone now on the mend, and ooh, Shalonce Royale on the attack.
That's the opposite of what they say about me. See, I'm pretty, but I'm ineffective.
No one says that.
No, you are pretty ineffective. Shalonce continuing this attack in the corner. Ooh, snapmare takeover.
Shalonce now looks like she's lining up her target.
Oh, God, running like she's trying for the track team there.
Stiff kick right between the eyes. Is that going to be enough, guys? 1, 2.
Jada kicking at it, too, but look at the frustration on Shalonce Royale's face.
Jada Stone just pushing Shalonce away now.
Doing everything she can to just get her breath. Trying to get her bearings. Shalonce not letting that happen.
Frustration of Shalonce Royale coming out. Trying to beat the keys out of her is the Fighting Siren.
Did they ride together to a show and Jada, like, didn't give her trans or something? Because she's beating her like she owes her money.
Gosh, you're not wrong. Something seems personal between these two with the aggression they've been throwing at each other since the get-go. But we also got to look at it. This is a brand new OVW women's division after the big one, after a new OVW women's champion was crowned. So the division is wide open. It could be anybody's chance to shoot up the rankings, and they're aware of that.
Huge kick to the side of the head from Jada.
Now continuing the attack, but
reversal on the Irish whip. Oh!
Good night, Shalonce. Beautiful maneuver.
That's just a beautiful elbow strike right to the point of the jaw. Jada's down.
Hold on. Amon's up on the ramp. What the hell?
Guys, you see straight ahead there. There he is. Oh, all right. I'm back under the table.
What the hell is he doing out here? Amon out here again during this women's division matchup.
All right. Just let me know when he's gone.
What is he? Hang on, Amon. What is he doing? Why is he here? I don't like this. I don't like this, guys. I don't.
Amon in the fall losing that Hell's Gate match is the big one. But now, what the hell is he doing now here with Shalonce and Jada?
Amon's just creepy, just oozed his way down the ramp and up onto the ring apron.
What is his interest in this match? What is his interest in the Spark or Shalonce Royale?
Both women distracted. Here we go, right back into the matchup. Vicious clothesline. Jada Stone, the spark turned into a full-blown fire right now.
Jada Stone fired up.
Standing back moonsault there, beautiful.
I don't even think there was a moonsault. It looked like just a double shin drop right across the midsection.
Back-to-back, beautiful agility, but still not enough to put Shalante away.
Shalante managing to kick out of that one.
Barely cognitive enough, barely got her shoulder up. But does she have any more left in her?
Because Amon's still at the top of this ramp, licking his chops, not taking his eyes away from the action
Is
here.
he scouting? What is he doing out here?
Who knows what he does? He doesn't even know what he does.
Oh, Jada up on the shoulder. Oh, God!
That'll do it.
Here is your winner, Shalante Royale.
Shalante almost driving Jada Stone through the mat and picking up the win. What a competitive matchup between these two. But again, what the hell is Amon doing?
We got 1 minute and we'll be back to one of your favorites. I want you to give him a warm welcome, especially because he's still got a little bit of a headache, if you know what I mean. Coming up next, Shannon the Dude. Again, still got some time to get your Against the Grain blues over there. Kobe.
I understand you might not trust me right now. My actions have been a little unscrupulous lately, but I've always said you're the best referee we've got at OVW. Thank you. Obviously, I mean, if you look at these male referees, they're in their emotions. They're not doing their job. Really, I think you should be in charge of all of the referees. I agree. It needs a woman's touch. Yeah, men are so much. Thank you for finally someone gets it. You don't even know the week I've had. I really need someone like you who's got my back. But you've got my back, right? I can know you've got me out there. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? No. What?
Shannon the Dude. Radio heavyweight champion. You guys should all be standing up.
The biggest ovation of the night when he got hit in the head with head by Al Snow.
Every one of us enjoyed watching Shannon Dude get smacked around by Al Snow, except for Adam
I just
Revolver.
want to take a minute to address
the travesty of what happened on Saturday night at the big one, because you see, Adam Revolver and Joe Mack never lost that match. I don't know if the referee had a hot date. I don't know where that referee had to be on Saturday night, but that referee counted so fast, he was counting by threes. And then, well, the entire locker room poured out, surrounded the ring, and even though it was 30-on-1, I beat Al Snow right here in the middle of this ring, just like the pathetic washed-up excuse for a wrestler he is. And let me tell you this now, if you think it's over between me and you, well, you really are as stupid as you look, because it's not over between me and you, not by a long shot. And if it weren't for that stupid mannequin head that you had to use, which everybody knows is the brains of the operation, if it weren't for that, you using that as an illegal weapon, you would still be lying on your back. But you see, even with all the bad that happened on Saturday night, there is a silver lining to the cloud. Because as of today, I would like to announce that I have signed a brand new contract to once again become the manager of the face that runs the place. That's right, Mr. Spectacular Jesse Goddard. Thank you very much.
What? That's huge.
Well, Shannon might have some new business with Jesse Goddard. This man has unfinished business with Jesse Goddard.
What's Tony Gunn doing out here?
You're the best that OVW had to offer this place when they got bankrupt a long time ago. You call yourself a shotgun. Hey, you look more like a pea shooter than me. What do you... Hey!
Oh, my God! Kill shot the revolver. Tony Gunn taking his frustration to Jesse Goddard's out on his Jesse Goddard's avatar, OVW Shannon.
What's he saying? Like Gunn screaming, "Where's Goddard?"
He's choking out Shannon Blue. Shannon's face matches his tights right now. Gunn is unhinged.
And now, the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson.
Split leg moonsault. Definitely didn't have the balance we're used to seeing out of him. And hold on, Luke Curtis.
Wait a second, what the hell is Luke Curtis? Luke Curtis right to the crossface.
Luke Curtis hopping on the prone Isaiah and looking at that crossface.
Referee Shane Chess calling for the bell immediately.
No tap out. I don't think he thinks Isaiah can continue.
Isaiah may be injured.
That was the OVW Money Move of the Week, sponsored by Gary C. Johnson. We go for the money, all of the money.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to
22nd. And Steve, the foundations of OVW have changed after the big one.
That's right. Just this past Saturday, the Cowboy, James Storm, became the first ever dual OVW heavyweight and OVW national heavyweight champion, setting the groundwork for what is due to be a crazy year in OVW.
James Storm sitting in 2 thrones at the top of the mountain, but Josh, we got a main event tonight that's the top of its own mountain.
Oh, you want to talk about 2 thrones? We're going to find out who the #1 contenders for the OVW Tag Team Championships are tonight in our main event when Crixus and Luscious Lawrence take on Cash and Dimes Bankroll.
Folks, we're on the way to redemption on September 22nd, but we got some action before we get there. There's only one man that can kick it off. Eric, my man. Tell him who's fighting.
Brian, of course I will. It is a match in the Rush Division.
Only I
scheduled for 1 fall.
Certified.
Introducing first your OVW Rush Division champion, certified Luke Curtis.
Certified Luke Curtis this past weekend, taking advantage of the moment, the slip, the misstep by Isaiah to lock on that crossface and once again become your OVW Rush Division champion, Brian.
Josh, you're absolutely right. A controversial win, some would say. I mean, even you threatened physical harm on Luke Curtis after what transpired at the end of that Rush Division Championship match. But no matter what, at the end of the day, your new Rush Division champion, certified Luke Curtis.
Call it controversial, call it what you will. Certified Luke Curtis, plenty controversial, time in and time out.
Luke Curtis, man, I think thrives off the controversy. Really just gets energized when people mention him. Just feeds off his own ego.
And his opponent from Miami, Florida, the King of Fight, Will Austin.
Will Austin making his way north from Florida to face off against the Rush Division champion. Now, guys, we've seen a little bit of Will Austin here and there, but making his OVW TV debut here. And what a debut against the champion.
Well, Will Austin has a tough test ahead of him tonight in Luke Curtis. Got to hope that Will is bringing his A-game against the champ tonight.
You're absolutely right, Josh. And maybe a small advantage for Will Austin as he knew what he was getting into. Knew he was facing Luke Curtis tonight. Luke Curtis, a little blindsided. Originally thought he was going to face Omar Amir tonight.
Florida man Will Austin is in for one heck of a challenge in there with the brand new Rush Division champion. Looking to prove himself as champion, make an example today of Will Austin.
Proving himself a jerk. We see him bullying the ringside girl Jessica there, handing his robe and belittling her while he does it. But that's just that attitude of Luke Curtis.
Well, Will Austin is going to need a little bit of that crazy Florida man in him to take on the OVW Rush champ tonight.
I applaud your effort to fit Florida man in there, but Josh, you're absolutely making a really good point. Luke Curtis is a dangerous man, a man on fire, a man possessed with proving himself. Will Austin's going to need all the Florida man energy and then some.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, we've seen Luke Curtis stoop to low depths to get that OVW Rush Division Championship and to hang on to it. You've seen the mind games he's played in the past with Jared Kripke.
And you see the mind games he's playing right now with Will Austin.
And just to that point, that wasn't even for the Rush Division Championship. He toyed with Jared Kripke because it was fun for Luke Curtis. Oh, Will Austin, though, not in there to have fun. Beautiful drop kick.
Will Austin with that quick shotgun drop kick. Now Curtis hanging on to the rope.
Oh, good Lord,
you
what
can
a
hear
shot.
that from here.
They heard that back in Florida. Will Austin, coming to play, but kick to the midsection.
Big kitchen sink right to the midsection. Will Austin already in deep trouble, guys.
Curtis so explosive in his offense.
God, and just so precise. Every blow knows exactly where it's going. Will Austin might as well have bullseyes on his body.
He's got a mean streak to him. That's the thing about Luke Curtis. He is a greatly talented mat wrestler, but he's got this almost surgical precision with his strikes. He knows how to channel his aggression when needed, and his opponents are worse for the wear on it.
He's the Dr. Kevorkian of OVW, Josh. Will Austin, had to pin, but wanted to do a little more damage.
That could have been a huge upset for Will Austin. I think he knew that he didn't have enough leverage on Curtis and tried to do a little something else to keep him down for that 3.
Well, we saw right there, Luke Curtis still kicked out at 1, but
Hurricane
Rana! My goodness.
Just taking Luke Curtis face first down into the canvas does Will Austin.
Luke Curtis coming down awkwardly from the Hurricane Rana, handling on that shoulder and neck, and now Will Austin sending the Rush Division champion to the outside. And guys, Curtis looks stunned here, a little shaken.
Well, you know, I think that last drop kick caught him right in the temple.
Florida man has the certified one all shook up here.
Luke Curtis not even to his feet. Will Austin have to slow down his offense.
Luke's stumbling around out here a little bit.
Trying to get his bearings back here, but Will Austin going for the boot, but nobody home, and God.
Wait a second. I think Luke Curtis might have been playing a little bit of possum there and baited Will Austin into coming out after him.
And it worked like gangbusters.
Josh, you're absolutely right. Certified mind games from Luke Curtis, but got him the advantage now.
You don't have to like it, but it worked. Oh!
Will Austin really showing some heart here, guys. Not backing down and taking it right back to Luke Curtis, giving as good as he gets.
Will Austin put the brakes on, made Curtis pay for it.
Curtis now trying to crawl away, trying to get some desperately needed breaths, but Will Austin right back on the attack.
Will Austin's got to stay on him. He's got to keep the pressure on.
Curtis again getting some distance here. Oh, there we go, hanging him up on that top rope.
Look at that. Again, is he trying to create space? Is he trying to create distance because he's concerned? Or is he just suckering his opponent in?
Well, guys, that's that veteran instinct. Oh, you're seeing
Look at that.
Good
Oh, my
Lord. So much momentum almost sent him through the ropes.
Will Austin is giving him everything he's got, but is it going to be enough? I don't know. He just got turned inside out by that huge clothesline.
I don't think Will Austin knows what exactly hit him.
Beautiful snap suplex. Now, guys, Will Austin coming in with a head full of fire, all the opportunity in the world. Gonna really go hell for leather, and you know that. But Luke Curtis, as a veteran awareness, knows that and using that own momentum against him.
Well, and that's the thing. You look at Luke Curtis, he keeps going back to the neck, to the back, to the shoulders, to the things that are going to, he needs to weaken up in order for that crossface to be effective.
You're absolutely right, Josh. And again, he's doing an incredible job baiting this young man. Oh, God, using his own heart against him. Wow.
Desperation clothesline there by Will Austin.
All hard out of Will
Austin. Got to get
Austin.
back on his feet, though.
He's got to try to do something to capitalize on this.
WWE audience starting to get behind this young man, Will Austin from Florida, but is the crowd's adoration going to be enough to get him over the Rush Division champion?
Short kick there, kicks his man up. Luke manages to duck that. Oh, no.
Oh, God, turn that Enziguri into a German suplex. He might be still knocked out.
Deadlift German suplex there out of certified Luke Curtis.
Just German suplexing the schnitzel out of him, and Will Austin might be circling the drain here, guys.
I think he's beyond that. I think he's through the drain and back out the other side. Luke Curtis looking to put the final nail in the coffin here.
Curtis going to the top rope. This is not something he's known for. Again, that more mat-based submission style. Hang on, Will Austin now manages to spring up to the top.
Spanish fly, are you kidding me? Oh, my God.
Went for that Spanish fly. It looks like he lost grip. Throwing Luke Curtis, and he landed even worse.
Throwing caution into the wind and throwing themselves into the wind as well. Beautiful Spanish fly from Will Austin, sensing the opportunity that's on the line here.
Hooks him in that double underhook.
What does he have in mind here?
Oh, look at that beautiful transition by Luke Curtis.
Beautiful counter.
Curtis finding a way to counter, getting the submission here.
Your winner as a result of a submission, the OVW Rush Division Champion, certified Luke Curtis.
Will Austin tapping out to that crossface as soon as the bell rang. Curtis grabbed it right back on just for a little bit more in your face.
Curtis with another victory by COA.
Will Austin, hell of an effort, but beautiful counter by certified Luke Curtis to pick up the win.
To the certified show. Every single time I come in here, I dominate. Omar Amir couldn't even make it to the building tonight. Just the thought of taking a loss to certified Luke Curtis will leave you at home sick to your stomach. So next time you want to challenge the champ, make sure your cards are right, or you'll be tapping out to the COA, just like the rest of them.
Strong words out of Luke Curtis. You've got to wonder who's going to be able to knock him off the top of the Rush division.
All right, folks, we're having fun tonight. I want to remind you, our sponsor here along the ring, you see him. It is Dano Seasoning. Yum yum, get you some. So you can check out their YouTube channel. Always fun YouTube videos, including their visit here to OVW. A lot of fun in that video at Dano's YouTube site. Plus, there's nothing more fun than grilling out when you got Dano's. Check it out, original Chipotle and spicy.
The following contest is a #1 contenders match for the OVW Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, the team of Big Money Dimes and Cash Flow. They are Big Pro.
Multiple-time OVW Tag Team Champions, both men former OVW Heavyweight Champions. One of the most formidable tag teams we've ever seen here under the beautiful lights of DC Productions. Joshua, one man you know incredibly well.
That's right, Cash Flow. Someone who I was instrumental in bringing back in to OVW as part of my legacy of brutality. And Dimes, well, let's just be honest, man. Dimes was always on the opposite side from us, so I feel like I know him just as well,
And
too.
their opponents, introducing first from Thunder Island, Mr. Juicy, Lucius Flores. And his partner from Glasgow, Scotland, the Scottish War Machine, Quicksand.
Well, Josh, I think you know in the art of war it says never hate your enemy. It clouds your judgment. There's no hate on either side of this ring. It is all business. Two teams that see each other so incredibly clearly. Bankroll facing off against the Love Machine and the Scottish War Machine, when just days ago were partners.
Well, what they say here is that, yes, this is just business, but it just so happens that the business for all four of these men is extreme violence.
Great show of respect and sportsmanship here out of both sides.
Well, Josh, I think you can attest to, after all the cage matches, after all the different various match types you've been in, there's a brotherhood formed in wartime. And just days ago in the Hell's Gate match, these four men formed a brotherhood.
And you're right with that, Brian. You know, whether you're across the ring or standing beside them in the ring, you build a rapport, you build a brotherhood with these competitors.
As you just heard Crixus shout, you want to see a war. And by God, I think we're going to get one to start this match off.
Cash Flow versus Crixus to start this one off. This should be fun. Well, fun for me to watch, painful for the boys in the ring.
It's going to be an incredible matchup here, guys. And they say the trenches are thicker than blood. These guys so close, so much time spent together, but now on the opposite sides of the ring with the #1 contendership for the tag team championships on the line.
The very epitome of the unstoppable force versus the immovable object.
And Josh, you know Cashflow so well, but Crixus, pound for pound, might be just as powerful. Do you think this is going to be a bit of a stalemate power-wise?
Power-wise, yeah, possibly. When it comes to the matchup between Crixus and Cashflow, Cash definitely has that veteran advantage, that edge. He knows how to get what he wants in that ring. So Crixus is going to try to shut him down. He's going to try to stop him. Look at the power. Look at the power of Crixus now, and Cash is barely budging.
Now Cash is going to have a slight veteran advantage. Crixus is going to be a little bit quicker. We got to see which one is going to pan out. Which one's going to end up on top here?
Just two bulls locking horns like Godzilla fighting King Kong here in the middle of Davis Arena, guys. And you got to think, any of these men 100% after that brutal Hell's Gate match from the big one.
We saw steel chairs wrapped in barbed wire. We saw Kendo sticks, and we saw these men use their own bodies like weapons. And right now, Cash is just reminding Crixus of the pain that awaits him. Ooh, God. When he faces off against someone like him, Cash.
First tag in this matchup. Dimes in now to face off against the Scottish War Machine. Ooh, Scottish War Machine overpowering Dimes there. Ooh,
they worked in unison to great success just this past Saturday, but now they work to tear one another apart in the name of the OVW Tag Team Championship.
Out of the 4 men in the ring, Dimes may think he's 7 foot tall. And 300+ pounds, but he's going to have to use that speed advantage.
That is the
trying to get away.
Wall.
Dimes sent face first into the back door. Now, big double juicy axe handle there. Dimes caught him midair.
Dimes going for the choke slam. Look at the face. Look at the look on the face of Luscious Lawrence.
Just not taking Dimes seriously. Couldn't get the choke slam, but did get the tag there to Cash.
Took a butt to the face, but Cash in. I don't think Luscious saw the tag there. Just blindsided by the big man.
Now Cash in working over the King of House of Juice, who just recently got back in his own house, if you call his body that. Just recently got it back from the fall and got his brains back, did Luscious Lawrence. Now in there trying to become the #1 contender for the OVW Tag Team Championships against the Fallen.
Looks like Luscious tried to dodge out of the way. Cash was smart, stopped himself short.
Not only do all 4 of these men want a chance at the championship, they want another crack at Avon and the rest of the Fallen.
That they do, and you got to think, in preparation for that Hell's Gate match, these men trained together. They worked out in the gym. They worked out in the ring. They tried to get to know each other's movements, their mannerisms, so they could work better as a unit. Now, that type of closeness is going to come back to bite one of these teams in the rear end.
You're absolutely right, Josh. They built an army and got to know each other so well. But speaking of an army being built, you got to think the Fallen, somewhere watching this very closely, knowing their OVW Tag Team Championships will be defended against one of these teams.
Dimes tried to throw that butt that Luscious does. Lush managed to just catch him.
Doesn't quite have the glute game of Luscious Lawrence, but look at that beautiful shoulder from Dimes.
Either way, that's an unsanitary maneuver. That's how you get pink eye.
That's how you fail your health inspection, I'll tell you that much. But right now, Dimes find a way to get in control. But Lush is fighting back into it, those big meaty shots to the midsection.
Lush now with that big full Nelson into a butt bump. Booty bomb?
It's a very posterior-based offense.
It truly is.
Luscious Lawrence has used it to great success, a former Kentucky heavyweight champion, now looking to get in tag team title contention.
Lush trying to suplex Dimes. Look at that. Innovative swings through, makes the tag to Crixus. Crixus with a shot to the midsection.
Now both of them are going to be able to get the big man up. And they're going to hold him there.
The power and strength of Lush and Crix.
Crashing down like a tsunami wave. Dimes feeling that all over.
Cover.
2 count there. You see Crixus getting a little frustrated. Those shoulders heaving, thinking they had it there.
Again, bankroll multiple time. Tag team champions in their own right. Luscious and Crixus looking to make their names etched in the history books with their first reign.
Well, and take nothing away, not just tag team champions, but Dimes and Cash, both former OVW heavyweight champions. I mean, there's hang on, cover. Only a 2 counts. It's referee Shane Chess. And what I mean by that, I'm sorry, but what I mean by that is these men, that they can beat you up as a tag team. They can beat you up as singles competitors. They have different ways to take out just about any opponent.
Josh, you're not wrong. As far as career accolades, very few are more decorated than the OVW bankroll. I mean, Cash and Dimes have done it all here. I mean, Cash is part of one of the longest cumulative reigning OVW tag teams of all time. And you know that well.
Cumulative and combined! But we're not talking about that. We're talking about Crixus taking down Dimes, and friendship's friendship, but this is for the #1 contendership.
You're absolutely right, Josh. This isn't about friendships. This isn't about who was on your team a couple days ago. This is about going to the pay window as the winner. This is about becoming #1 contender for the tag team championship.
Don's able to make the tag. The big man's in.
Oh! Cash flow in now like a house of fire, laying waste to the machines.
Clearly the friendship's gone out the window that we were talking about just a moment ago.
I think,
and to be honest, if I know Cash like I think I know Cash, he told these guys earlier in the back tonight, look, fellas, sorry about you, but this ain't personal.
Josh, you're absolutely right. Cash has that killer instinct. Oh, and you're seeing it come out right now.
Like a battering ram, and then Dimes taking Luscious to the outside. Crixus alone in the ring with both members of Bankroll.
Bad situation to be in.
Dimes has him goozled.
Scottish War Machine isolated here.
Dimes trying to muscle him up. Hang on, Cash comes in.
Double chokeslam from Bankroll.
Nearly drives Crixus through the mat.
Oh, wait a second. Cash is calling for it. Cash is going up top. Could he be looking to deliver a payload?
Cash might be circling in on those #1 contenderships.
Oh, look up there at the top
Wait
of the
a
ramp.
second.
The hell is
just all over tonight.
Amon
what is, oh my God.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
The Fallen. The Fallen are coming up from hell itself, coming up under the ring.
How? What is going on? They're surrounding the ring now.
We've been out here.
What?
The 4 men in the ring going back to back, trying to defend themselves. Being surrounded by these jackals and the Fallen.
Referee now trying to get a little bit of control out here. Just all sides are trying to attack the ring.
Bankroll and the Machines have the high ground here, and they're able to keep away the Fallen, able to repel this attack. But they're all coming at the same time now.
I'm sorry, Brian. It's just it's insanity out here right now.
The Fallen regrouping here, replanning here with Revan, this burlap sack, all with his glazed eyes.
Did they just get creepier by the week?
The Fallen again trying to storm the gates, but just being sent back.
The united front of Bankroll, Crixus and Luscious Lawrence standing tall.
What is happening here?
I've been asking that for months when it comes to the Fallen. None of this makes sense. And again, right back on the attack. And again, back down. Keep getting rejected entry.
You can see the frustration on the face of Amon, not able to get anything going here.
You gotta think Amon and the Fallen feeling like they're stuck in purgatory right now. Failure to advance. And hold on, Cash Flow.
Oh!
Jumping Cashasina!
Air Cash!
Good Lord, I don't know how the ramp took that impact.
That's a 375-pound missile of a man.
The Fallen have just fallen to that chop shop battering ram.
Oh, wait a second here, though.
Dimes in there left alone with the
Shot
machine.
to the face.
Castle has no idea.
Oh.
Here are your winners and #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championship, Luscious Lawrence and Crixus.
The Machines picked up the win here in this main event, capitalizing on the distraction, but I think Cash had no idea what was happening. I thought they were on the same page. What the hell is the Fallen
An
doing?
opportunity presented itself. Crixus and Luscious Lawrence took advantage of it, and now they stand as your #1 contenders.
I have absolutely nothing to add to that. I don't. These 4 men standing off against the Fallen, and well, let's be honest, it was a #1 contendership match. You're right, guys.
The Fallen
hit the ring.
The Fallen storm in the ring, and now Luscious in, now Crixus in, backing up Bankroll. Because we started out wondering who's going to be the new #1 contender. We found that out, but now we have more questions than answers.
Now we just have to figure out who's going to come out on top in this just gang war.
Josh, there's no better way to pull it. This is not a match. This is just breaking down into a brawl. It's an absolute melee between the Fallen, Bankroll, and the War Machine and this Scottish Love Machine. Or sorry, I'm sorry, I got that backwards, but I'm...
Yeah, you're close enough, man. It's too much to call.
It's chaos out here. Oh, Lord. Do we have enough madness and riotous nature on Saturday night in Hell's Gates?
I guess not.
Inside of the ring, outside of the ring, the action is spilled everywhere. Guys, watch out.
The Fallen again. Power in numbers. Just leaving the opponents decimated in the ring. A sight we have seen far too often, far too much lately. The Fallen sowing destruction and pain wherever they go. Tonight, OVW television is no exception. You gotta think, what are the dark motives of the Fallen?